Hey guys, this is my completed version of the 144 high grade Gundam Age, and I am really happy with the outcome of this kit. I just finished painting it today, and I am very happy with this, both with my paint job and with the way that this kit is designed. A couple of first impressions about this kit. I feel that the gauge of the plastic is a lot thicker. I feel that it's a very sturdy kit. I feel that this is a kit that is very new Gundam model kit builder friendly, because this only has, I believe it was 3, maybe 4 sheets of runner, or 4 runners of parts for this, which is very simple. There was one white runner, and then the A plate consists of all the red parts, all the blue parts, and some other white parts, and then there's like an internal part, you know, with the knees, and the waist, and the neck, and the gun, and that part right there, and the hands, and whatnot. So, basically, you're looking at four runners, and then you got like the beam saber. But, what I really like about this kit is that, while it is such a cheap kit, I paid only $20 for this kit. I also bought a stand for it right here. Maybe I'll set up like an epic pose later or something, but I bought the stand and this together for about $30. This I paid $20 for, and I think that this is definitely a great value of somebody. This is very easy to build, and I almost didn't even need the instructions when I was building this. It was so easy, but while it is easy, you know, for new people, they, you know, would still need the instruction manual, but I really enjoyed building this model kit, and I really enjoyed painting it. And I'll have to show you what some of the things I did here. I used a Mika blue and a Mika red right there. I used gunmetal paint for the all of the black parts here, including the hands, the elbows, the waist, the back of the head right there. I used a matte white for this. Usually I would use a pearl white, not a pearl white, but a pure white or a white paint, but all that I could find was a matte paint, but I am very happy that I chose a matte white paint, because this matte white paint sticks so much better than any other white paint that I've ever used. Usually white paint will run and whatnot, but this, it feels great, it looks great, you know, I can't complain. And I used a metallic black right here for the kneecaps. This is one complaint that I had about it. I thought that this piece should be another piece, but then I realized how small it is when I got it. That, you know, putting a piece there to snap on, you know, it's going to be a bit difficult. For the grill here, and on the back part as well, I used, I painted the parts black, and then I painted them chrome. Wait, no, I didn't paint these parts black. I ran out of black. I just painted them chrome, and then I painted them with my new airbrush a clear yellow. And I think it turned out alright. I did put a bit too much paint thinner into it, so it didn't turn out exactly like how I wanted it to turn out, but I'm still very happy with it. I was most unhappy with the collar piece right here, but it sinks down in and you can only see the good parts. Some of the bad parts are down on the inside. But I really like how this turned out. I really like the way the shield looks, too. And this is something that I was learning Too Old for Toys video. He said, look at that. It's got a big A on his shield. A for age. I never really noticed that until he pointed it out. Another thing here, I really like how this back part here looks. I wasn't too big of a fan of that the spoiler on there, because it's unnecessary on a Gundam to have a spoiler, because it's supposed to be flying around, and if it's in space and it, you know, it has no wind resistance to need the spoiler. However, it does look pretty cool, I think. And as far as the articulation goes, you can rotate the shoulder all the way around. You can move up and down. You can actually move it back and forth at the shoulder. You can move the pauldron individually by itself. You can rotate its arm all the way around. You can bend it up at a double joint. And how these are, just because it's a 144 grade or 144 scale high grade, this is not actually pegged into the arm. You can actually pull this out if you want, but it feels like it's a very tight fit. They use a rectangular peg for this instead of a round peg, so it will hold a lot better. For the hands, they come with they come with one main hand for the gun, and there's no trigger finger, it's just a hand you can put the beam sabers into, and then they come with this open hand over here, which I think looks amazing for such a small kit. My camera that does the close-ups is actually low on battery, so this skirt piece moves. It does not move individually. However, what I did was I cut it so that it will move individually. The back skirt does not move individually. However, you cannot cut this one. I mean, you can manage to cut it, but it's going to fall out just the way that it is. You can move the head all the way around. You can up and down, side to side a little bit. You can't do the duck motion with this. You can rotate the chest a little bit. There is a part in there for you to rotate it, but me doing that just rotates the legs. My major complaint about this is the hip joints. I really don't care for the hip joints. They aren't fragile, but they just aren't the hip joints that I'm used to. Now, what this is just like the shoulder joint where it goes into that straight peg. It goes into there, and that's usually not how shoulder joints work. The knees move at 2 points. They bend at 2 points. There's no individual kneecap, but that's how it is on the Age Gundam anyways. You get this little ankle piece right here. That moves around. I feel that that may pop out over time because it is held in there just by a piece of plastic, no polycap or anything. And it's not as tight. You can't articulate the foot in any way, but you can get good movement with the foot. And it gives you a little peg down here on the bottom to plug it into a stand. And also the gun here, it's in the dots form right now. I don't know exactly what the other form will actually do, but I imagine it's just like a beam rifle. You can rotate it around and plug it in there, and then you can pop this little handle out right here. And then you have your, you can take your other hand and put the closed fist on there and aim it like a beam rifle. And also you get 2 different sizes of, I have never pulled them out of the package yet because I haven't used them, but you get 2 different sizes of beam sabers here. You get the beam dagger, and then you get the beam saber, and they fit right in here. It is kind of difficult to pull them out and whatnot, but, you know, I'm probably not going to use them because the shield looks cool, his open hand looks cool, Dots rifle for the win. And really, that's all I can say about this kit. It's a very beautiful kit. Here you go for a pose. Kind of angling it up so it won't fall over to see the camera. Yeah, I'm not too good at posing right now. This is the first stand that I've ever had. And I did finish my Zaku stand while I'm here. The Xeon Crest stand. That is what my Zaku will be standing on. I think it looks beautiful, even though my Zaku is all battle damaged, but I think it's going to work out in the end, and that's all for now. See you guys later.